What is up, everybody? Clint Esposito here with the Clint Esposito Show, number 34. I'm not really sure. I didn't remember, but we're going to talk about World Supercross. Mainly, I know everybody's already talked about World Supercross itself. We're just going to talk about freestyle motocross at World Supercross because nobody else decided to cover it. So Steve Sommerfeld and I of Riders Lounge podcast have gotten together to he basically sent me footage from there. If you guys look on my YouTube, there is a video. He basically FaceTimed me, or we did it on Zoom, but he called me on Zoom while they were practicing and talked, and then turned it around and filmed everybody else. So we did get a little, he sent that to me live, and then I live streamed it to the YouTube. So it was double live, doubly live, all the way from UK to the US to the WWW. So we have some footage, like I said, so we're gonna switch on over here and start with, this is, I've collected all the footage. These first couple of bits are from the TV broadcast. Woohoo! You hear him? You can see, obviously, this is I pirated a pirated stream. So they pirated the stream, and then I pirated it off of them. So I technically got back at the pirators. Here you go. Sheeny, perfect double flip. When we talked to him at practice, he said, you know, you can see how the top is kind of like flat there. It's a little bit shorter than a typical, and flatter than a typical freestyle landing would be. But actually jumping on an angle like that to a landing makes the landing bigger, because you're kind of like coming in on an angle there. So like I said, this is, all these clips are just what they showed on TV. And this is Matej Chezak, James Squibby.
Right, here we go. Sheeny at the World Supercross. Nice.
There you go. This is Steve commentating for you.
The boy's been riding for a bit, tried to log in, but internet, of course, is always difficult.
So our original plan was for him to, I actually had a link set up for Zoom again for the show, but if anybody's been to a Supercross or a concert or anything like that, you know that once you get into the building and there's like whatever, tens of thousands of people trying to send stuff out, like it doesn't work. So he wasn't able to get online for us to do this live. So he basically just recorded this stuff and then sent it on over to me.
Matej Chezak, that was Jamie Squid before. Nice Indy to Superman or KOD. And now Bilko lining up as if he's about to get ready for some trains. All right, all the boys lining up here.
I wonder if they didn't sell that end of the arena or what.
Matej Chezak and Josh Sheehan. Whip, 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 whip. All right, so we are a little bit late. Unfortunately, I've been trying to log into Zoom to jump in here with Clint Esposito. It did not happen. I have had no access, no good luck. All right, the whip is down.
Whip train's down. They're going for another train.
Matej Chezak, Josh Sheehan.
You can hear the announcer is like, hey, who are these guys? What's their name?
Blake Williams. Just giving the local commentators the info on who's riding. Oh, Bilko's out of here. Bilko's disappeared. He's gone. All right. So Matej's going to hang around. Sheeny's going to hang around. What? Video. Sorry? Matej Chezak.
So Bilko went off to entertain the fans by himself, apparently. So if anybody knows Bilko, I would imagine that seems normal.
All right, so there you go. I'm giving out the info so the commentators don't know who they're talking about. So here we go. Mate, Squibby, Sheeny. I'm guessing this will be the last train of this show. Bilko has disappeared. Here we go. Backflip, no hand, and huge indie flip from Sheeny. That was unreal. All right, I think it's my time to get the floorboards up. I think I have to get my work done now. I've got to pick up all the run-up boards because the next race is about to happen. What's the time? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's coming in just a few minutes. So I better get to work. See you guys later.
All right, and people on here, I do realize I'm on one channel now, so you're probably only getting sound out of one speaker. What happened while I've been doing this? I have no idea. I have no idea. Is my mic muted? Maybe that's the problem. Hello, are we back? Still only one channel. Yeah, I don't know what happened. And I've already been messing with a ton of stuff. This morning, something failed on me. So you guys don't care about that. Anyway.
All right. The
Steve's
first
recording.
show is done. The track team are now getting set up for the next lot of heats, I think it is, after us. And this is so gnarly to see this Supercross track in real life. I'm really sorry, I really did try and jump onto Zoom. But inside this huge stadium here in Cardiff with so many people, the internet just was not working at all. It wasn't going to play the game. So I've just sent through a little bit of video. Like I said, I was trying for 10 minutes to get online. It was only a 12-minute show. So that's why there's only 2 minutes of footage that I have sent through to Clint. So if he could put it up, thank you very much, sir. And actually in the second show, because the commentators didn't know who the riders were, he did ask me if I can jump in and help him. So I'll be commentating the second show. I won't have my video going, of course, because I got to do the show. So that was the 2 minutes of World Supercross for the freestyle motocross. That's how it goes sometimes. You have to change it as it goes. As the situation arises, internet doesn't work. Shit happens. There you go. So we'll deal with it. And actually, it's really cool. I'm actually enjoying the idea that I get to commentate to something like, I don't know how many thousands of people here. I think it's 35,000. I could be wrong. That's the whisper I heard in the pits earlier on today. This is one huge stadium. I rode here once in 2016. And when you're at the bottom, you can't even see the people at the top. It is huge. And they have filled this place with so much dirt. And I don't know if you saw the video I put up before. I was talking with Justin Barclay, the track builder here. All right, I'm going to say the best little chat I've just had is with the track builder here at World Supercross with Justin. We were just talking about Chad Reed. And what was his ultimate response on how good is this track?
Yeah, it's all right.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was all right.
He said, Chad Reed said it was all right. That's like fucking that's the biggest compliment I think you could ever get from Chad Reed. It was all right. That was fucking awesome. And he had the best response. Like, oh, what did the riders say? And he said, Chad Reed came up and went, it's all right. Like, that's a huge compliment from Chad Reed. I'd put that on my resume. That's how good it was. Chad Reed said the track is all right. No arguments. Nobody argued, which is awesome. So really stoked to see it. First ever World Supercross is going off. This crowd is so damn loud. And actually you can see the finish line ramp there in the background. They say it's a 9 meter. It looks a little bit flatter. And I watched the first ever race. I have no idea who it was. It looked like somebody on a Yamaha. He was in race mode, and I guess he forgot about that ramps have mesh. They already give you more pop. You go higher, you go longer. And he sent it. So I guess the racers might need to remember freestyle ramps are not the same as dirt. Anyway, They're lining up now for the next race, and it was actually really cool. I sent a picture through to Clint. If you put it up, Eli Tomac, Ken Roxon, Jan Reed, all the boys sitting in front of me.
So I had that pulled out and I forgot to put it on. So there is a picture. I'll show you. Maybe it's later in the video, but I've been putting this together all morning and I missed the picture.
You can see Josh Hill walking out here looking pretty. There he is there, looking pretty damn relaxed compared to everybody else. That's basically what I've noticed in this, like this entire weekend. Josh Hill's just cruising. Anyway, have a good night, guys. This is fucking fun, and can't wait to see more of it. See you later.
All right, here is so this is all stuff that I stole from the internet. As you can see, this is Instagram stuff. That first little clip was also an Instagram clip. So I just went to these guys' stories where they had been tagged. This one obviously hard to see, but you can hear. This is the second show. You can hear Steve on the mic.
All right.
There you go. That's why Steve get the big bucks. He actually knows what the tricks are called. And he knows the guy's name.
Gonna get really loud here, but I've got Jamie Scribs, who's been doing freestyle shows.
All right, so this right here, little snippet. Jamie Squibb, he is a rider from the UK. And Steve obviously rode. So these guys are professional freestyle riders. This is their first time seeing, you know, like the big dogs, Tomac and Roxon, on actual full-on supercross track. They say that. I'm pretty sure Squibby has ridden at some European supercrosses. I guess maybe the tracks just aren't quite as intense as US supercrosses. I'm not really exactly sure.
Bill back on the Squibby, how was it watching all of this racing and like training, turning up inside this arena?
Well, yeah, obviously in the UK we've never had supercross, like, and this is legit supercross. You know, there's Eli Tomac, Ken Roxon, Dean Wilson, Reed. Like, I've never seen a supercross track, so when I arrived Thursday, I was just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, my head was scrambled before they even rode. Then I started watching the ride, and I still struggle to grasp how hard they hit it. It's like, Tomac come through this ribbon section.
I'll turn the video on. So
Tomac come through this ribbon section. He hit in this single so fucking hard, I felt the ground shake. I was convinced he'd die. And he just like held it on the limiter and then just scrubbed off the track. And I was like,
no, you can feel this. You can feel the earth move.
it doesn't even make sense. And I'm like, how do you ride that hard for 20 laps, throwing in lappers and ruts and like, yeah, I can't get my head around it. Mind blown.
Yeah, there you go, mind blown. That sums this weekend up, actually. First time I've seen it, it's so good. Anyway, we're just going to chill out until the next show. See you later.
Here you go. Here's the picture that he was talking about with him right behind the starting line. So here's Matej Chezak. Here he is with Tomac. He's just living the dream over there. Here he is with Roxon. So it's good. The boys out there mixing it up. Thank you, Cardiff. You know, mixing it up with Supercross fellas. So that is the end of that little video there. So I do there is one thing, I guess it's not really. I'm gonna address. So somebody had said, and I like this guy, I like his videos because he kind of gets out of pocket a little bit, which I enjoy if you know me. So he was talking about, this is Cooksey Media. He was talking about goods and bads of the broadcast, and this was his feelings on freestyle.
Freestyle at these events, TV doesn't do justice. It's not very good for TV. That's why I would say throw it to myself, Coach, and Hopper at the desk. We can do a real show for you and have entertainment and information and everything that the sport right now doesn't.
Okay. Here's my only issue with that. Freestyle is great and it's good for TV when it's shot correctly. One, you saw the amount of footage that they had on during or on the program. There might have been a teeny bit more, but it's not like, it's like you had the race and then during some dead time they just like throw some freestyle guys out there and go ahead, entertain everybody. And that they obviously didn't say it with that accent. It was more of a, won't you guys go out there and entertain everyone? Is that good? I think I could fit in over there, Cardiff. So if you won, and this is not whatever, I get it. You got your sheet on the, I mean, this is the point. The whole thing is treated as the race and all that, right? And then like, they're just like, we'll throw this in between the races for the people in the stadium. They don't even barely show it on TV, and it's not produced like it was made for TV. So you can't, yes, freestyle is going to suck when you shoot it with the same cameras that you shoot the racing on the perimeter of the floor. The cameras are all the way at the outsides of the straightaways, right, to record the track, where the guy's like across, you know, whatever, 40 yards away. Now he's trying to film freestyle from all the way over there. One. So if you had somebody dedicated cameras, or the people walk out onto the course and actually film them on the run up, you know, and taking off, and then have somebody catch them in the air and somebody down at the landing. One, it's going to actually be shot like you would shoot a freestyle contest. Two, I'm sure that there was no format to it. You know, same thing. They just put it in there for extra entertainment. And I'm sure there was no contest format. There was no best whip. There was none of that stuff. So, I mean, if you say you brought the freestyle guys out 2 different times, and now during the actual program itself, you bring these guys out and you say the first segment, you just do best whip. Okay? So now you do a little contest between the guys, a little best whip contest. Cameras are up close. It's actually shot the way that you would shoot if you were shooting freestyle, not with the camera that happens to be sitting, you know, 50 yards away because they were recording something else there. So that's one thing. Freestyle, everybody likes to do this. They go, we're going to take freestyle, we're going to fill, we got 4 guys, we're going to fill 20 minutes with it, with no format. You guys are just going to ride around like monkeys. I like to use that a lot. Or like, you know, when we flip, we'd always say, Jeff Banks actually used to say this. He'd say, I'm like, you know, a dog just rolling over for treats, you know? So it's like, just go on out there and roll over for us, boys. You know, so it's like you cannot, I don't care what it is, if you only have a limited amount of tricks, and you can't watch the same stuff over and over. If you sat there and watched people do, let's take freestyle and or let's take the pole position, whatever the hell it's called, where they race 1 lap, right? If the whole night, if you did 20 minutes straight or a half an hour straight of just dudes by themselves doing single laps, you'd want to shoot yourself in the face. And freestyle is the same way. Unless there's kind of like a format to the freestyle, or you got to have format, or make it a contest, or do something like that, because yeah, you can't just have, I've been to a million demos where they're just like, just fill 20 minutes. I'm like, there's 3 of us. I'm going to do my tricks probably 3 times while I'm out there. Like, no, it's not going to be impressive anymore. So please throw us a bone, guys. Don't listen to Cooksey yet. All right, Cooksey, I like you. Like I said, you you're the only other person that's willing to just talk what you like, what you feel, which I'm all for it. More people need to do that, but please don't chop us yet. Um, Everybody likes to treat freestyle like it's the bastard son of the industry, and maybe it is, but there's still a lot of value in freestyle. And if you really want to be serious, most of the viral stuff on the internet is not racing clips. Like, what clips have more views? Probably some shit of Colby Raha jumping something crazy, or Axel Hodges. It's probably not, Ricky Carmichael passing James Stewart. As much as that is awesome, that probably does not have as many views. So just realize that, yes, it's just an offshoot, but like, take those kids in a little bit. They're very talented. They're still helping the sport of motocross and just the dirt biking industry. Okay? Like, include these guys in some stuff. But when you do it, don't just be like Dance Monkey for 20 minutes. Make it a little bit of a show. Put a format in there. Maybe do a little contest, maybe a whip contest, maybe a trick contest. Judged by the crowd, get the crowd involved. I don't know, but these are the things with freestyle that need to happen. It needs to be shot correctly. It needs to be some kind of format. That's it. And then also you need to have somebody that's what they do, is talk freestyle. Because again, like I just said, everybody treats freestyle like the bastard children, and nobody even knows what the tricks are, or who any of these guys are, other than Travis Pastrana, Brian Deegan, Nate Adams, Colby Raha, Axel Hodges. That's it. You can't have somebody like that announce the show. You're not doing the freestyle justice, and then you're like, we're mad at the freestyle. Well, you didn't really do it right. All right, that's my take on all this stuff. Please just keep it in there. All right, we're losing everything already. Freestyle's almost gone. Anyway, I thought World Supercross was awesome. It was very excited. I liked the format. Even the fact, I'm sure that during the freestyle demo, they had to go out and set everything up and then tear it down. It's like, it's just right now, it's just like something thrown in. Just, they're similar. You guys both ride dirt bikes. We're going to just put it in there. Actually add it to the show. And maybe have more than one jump for him. I don't know. But, yeah. That's it. World Supercross Championship. What'd you guys think? What'd you think of the freestyle? Sheeny throwing a double flip to a super flat Supercross landing. I know those guys are like, that was big, steep landing. That's not big, steep freestyle once you go from a freestyle ramp. So, all right. Thank you, Steve Sommerfeld, for sending through those clips, getting us a little bit of background there behind the scenes. And until next time, everyone, do whatever it is you do. I don't know what you do. I'm gonna go out with my intro. That's not my intro. That's my intro.